Okay, hopefully that has worked. Oh, we have a nice chat login there. Let's just fix that real quick. Wouldn't be a stream, one of my streams, without some sort of technical glitch. There we go. I think we're back up and running now. See how long that lasts for. Just to do a quick chat test there. There we go. Awesome. That's working again. All right. I do apologise for that little cutout, guys. Not sure what happened there, but we'll get back on with it. So this lovely background here that you can see is done by Aliverdi. We run a screenshot competition in the Discord, and you can submit your or you can make your submissions throughout the week, and every Sunday night we pick the winner, and the winner gets to be my background for Explain for all the streams throughout that week, as well as all the offline stuff that I get to see this wonderful screenshot. So before we do jump into it, let's go ahead and have a little bit of a look at some of the screenshots that we've got for this week. And we have an absolute fantastic collection of shots here. Let's go through and have a little bit of a look here. Can we do a slideshow? There we go. So this is another one of what do we got here? I'll make sure I get the names right. I think last time I did this we got a couple of the names mixed up, and I definitely don't want to do that. So hey Trek, hey hey Ham and Trek Channel, welcome both to the stream. Where can I send my screenshots? So you can send your screenshots to the Discord if you head to that guy just there and join the Discord. The competition has closed for tonight, but will reopen again after this stream, and we've got a week-long worth of submissions there that you can submit your screenshot. So Austrian Controller's done a couple of these, and the American 767, the old American livery, all that chrome. What a fantastic livery that is. So I think you'll agree with me that it's a very, very pretty livery. There you go, as you can see just there. Oh, that is really loud. Let's just turn that just note that volume down a little bit. We'll just turn that volume in half. There we go. Oh, it's the 757. It's the 767. Yes, sorry, Milo, you are right. That's the 75, not the 76. My apologies. It's the beer talking for sure. And welcome, Milo, to the stream. I hope you're well. Have a look there. Look at another fantastic shot. Oh, I feel like that is a real contender this week. I think that is a really beautiful shot there. You can see it. They've done a fantastic job of texturing. You can see the sun eating away at the paint there. It's a real credit to the guys that do these. They do a fantastic job. Some ortho there in the background. Looks like another turn, what do we reckon that is? The 7.5 inside, maybe another 7.3. I don't feel like that's a 7.3. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's an Airbus. Milo, you definitely know what the windshield of one of those looks like. It's a nice shot. Oh, now this is a 7.6. This is another really good shot. Who took this one? Is this another one of Austrian Controllers? He's done a really good job of these. He's got a whole collection there. Another contender. I'm famous in the sim. Do you know that? I'm famous in the flight sim community. If you've got to tell us you're famous, I'm not sure if you're that famous. But anyway, well, if you're famous, congratulations to you. What do we got here? Let's have a little bit of a look here. Bit of an evening shot here. This was one of Boix's shots, the very first one for my screenshots. A screenshot I made. Oh, okay. You create some pretty amazing screenshots. They can't be edited though. They've got to be in-game. They can be in X-Plane or prepared. Boyce is one of his first shots there. Whoops, of the 7.6, I think it is. Oh, this is a really dark evening shot. Who did this one here? This is another one of Boyce here. He's done up. I need to come up with a different way to slideshow these. That's another evening shot. Maybe a little bit too dark for us to upload. That's definitely a better shot there, and looking good. I have the 747, and I've never ever used the cargo variant of it ever. I feel like I should. Trek, if you look, there should be a competitions channel. It should be closed at the moment. And I see you've joined the Discord there. Tron's welcome you. Thank you, Tron. But just at the lower bottom of the that group of text channels at the top, the competitions channel will reopen after the stream, and you can do your submissions through there. Hey, Tron, welcome to the stream. What do we got here? This Windows 10 slideshow app is absolute trash. Okay, well, we're back onto something a little bit smaller now. What do we got here? The 7.3, the Tiger Air 737 is a really nice shot here. Trying to do these slideshows, and they just don't want to stay in a slideshow. All morning since it's my 3 a.m. Okay. We will we'll upload that one for you, Trek, and we'll credit you. So you've got that submission. Maybe Tron. American, hello, buddy. Don't you know about the bird? Well, Peter's gonna tell you about the bird. Tron, if you're still there, buddy, if you can upload that shot for Trek and on the competitions channel and just credit him there, let's tag him, that would be really good. Want to make sure that he gets the credit for it and no one steals his shot. There's another nice shot. It's a wing shot of the 737. I don't know where he is. He's flying Tiger. I feel like that's maybe Gold Coast Airport. I'm feeling like that's maybe Goldie, maybe not. I feel like it's a very, very, very dry Gold Coast. Very dry Gold Coast. So a few shots there. No, Hamilton Island. Hamilton Island? Yeah, actually, that probably looks like Hamo. I didn't realize Hamo was that dry. That's prepared, I'm pretty sure. Joking, bro. Oh, okay, well, don't confuse me. That's the Gold Coast. I'm 60% sure. Just like saying ham. Oh, Milo, this is one of yours. This is looking really good. Not the GC. No, you don't reckon it's the GC? Okay, all right. That's a lovely shot there as you're coming into the cloud. Oh, this is. I feel like this is blown all the rest out of the park this month. This week. Sorry, Trek. Yeah, firm. I'm from Brisbane. Wow, what a shot of the A3 Milo, the A319 coming into Lowy. Are you coming in for that visual right circuit there? Are you into one of the runways there? That is an amazing shot. You've got the mountains, you've got the mist coming off the wings there, the condensation. It looks really, really nice. That's a fantastic shot, Milo. You got really nicely done on that one. Oh, we're back to Austrian controller. Taking off. Okay, so I think we're back to, and I want to make sure I get this right. I don't want to misquote anyone here. Yes, we are back on Austrian controller. So he's really kicked these out of the park today, this week. There's the A320. I think it's an A320. Looking good there. No idea where that is. Berlin. There you go. It's in the back corner. Some amazing shots there of the Airbus. That's back into a 7.3. This is another one by Austrian. It also looks really, really nice. It's a good composure. Okay, what's this one here? Who did this one here? This is one of the more recent ones. This is a Detcord. A good job, but this is another nice shot. The sun either going down or coming up from the cabin view. Always a good one. Be nice if you got a bit of the wing in there, or a bit of the winglet and the wing there, or the engine cowling a little bit, just to make it a bit nicer. But that's a really good shot. Oh, the TBM. What we're going to be flying tonight. It's it's got really nice liveries. This is I think another one of Austrian's. Is this another one of Austrians? Yeah, absolutely. Another one of Austrians. Oh, look, there we go. Another one of the TBM. I don't wonder where that is. That's I feel like that's down Mexico way or something like that. That's it's a very interesting paint scheme there for the TBM. Yeah, that water looks absolutely amazing, doesn't it? I'm still surprised how well people get X-Plane looking. Like, they make it look absolutely amazing, and these guys really know what they're doing. They've really done a fantastic job here. That is, Milo, I got to give it to you. I really like your shot. I really do, but I'm really torn. This is a really nice shot as well. There's a couple of really nice ones. Oh, Ali's done it. Another one. This is his take on, I guess, the X-Plane loading screen, as Leroy puts it. That this is a beautiful shot. Look at those lights there. That it almost looks like the light is reflected from the ground, is reflecting onto the clouds in this shot. This looks absolutely amazing. I don't know if he can win it 2 in a row. Ooh, who did this one? Is this another one of Ali's here? This is another one of Ali's. Another beautiful shot. Back to Austrian there. The only thing I don't like about the Airbus is that really straight wing. That wing has got load on it, and it is perfectly straight. That it kills those shots for me, I reckon. Another one of Ali's there. It's looking good. And then, back to Austrian controller. Oh, there are so many good shots for this one. There are so many. I don't know about you guys, but I still think that's the winning shot. Yeah. That's going to be the winning shot. Milo, congratulations, buddy. That is fantastic. You did a really nice job getting that shot there. I don't know who was flying the plane, but that's okay. I love it how you guys take the screenshots. So Milo, that is Leroy. Like you said, that is the absolute winner. Leroy had a bit of a quick look through the screenshots with me, and we both agree. I think that's one of the best shots. So thanks to everyone for the submissions this week. There were some absolutely amazing shots. I'm definitely seeing some people that submitted shots for the previous week. Their shots for this week, that's just rounded up, were even better. So congratulations, guys. But Milo's got it for this week. So what I'll do now is I will actually open up the submissions for the next week. So you guys can get posting there on the stream. I think that's probably a little bit easier. So that is now open. So you can post your screenshots. Tron's already done that one for you, Trek. So he's already tagged you in that one. So you, at the moment, the winner is Trek for next week. Trek, Milo, I'll edit that and get that up for tomorrow's stream for you, buddy. Okay, all right, let's do some damn flying. So we are up in KJAC, the airport that always tries to kill me. And it's not going to try and kill me today because I'm not landing at this airport. Leroy, I'm going to be up in Bay 3 if you're still tagging along there. And what we'll do is we'll make it about what is the time now? So if we make it track local time, but what we'll do is we'll just bring it to like 10 a.m. there, and let's go ahead and start the flight. Can I upload other screenshots? Yeah, Trek, affirm. There's no restriction to the amount of screenshots that you can upload, as long as they're just flight related. So for anything for the competition goes in the competition channel, obviously, from either Prepared or X-Plane. Otherwise, you can share other general screenshots and what have you in the sharing channel. Screw it, I'll fly the 1900D. Miley, you going to have a working autopilot this time? I feel like you didn't have much of a working autopilot last time we flew. Ooh, my X-Plane doing what it does so well. Loading. I'll give it a second. Hopefully it doesn't crap out on me here. Yeah, that was odd. Leroy, just loading the sim now, buddy.
Cool. Yeah, I'm down near the ramp at the end, whether we're going to enter the.
Okay, cool. Oh, I'm seeing some of Trek's screenshots coming through now. Oh, we might have a real contender for next week. Wow. Those screenshots look amazing. Guys, I do encourage everyone, if you're not a member of our Discord, to head on over and have a look. Hopefully my X-Plane comes back to life. My computer is screaming its tits off here at the moment, so that's generally a good sign the X-Plane's loading up. But do check it out. There are some amazing screenshots there in the competitions channel. It's going to be even harder for next week to pick a winner, I think. Even harder. All right, while we do wait for our sim to load up, I'll show you a quick look at the flight plan today. So we are flying my call sign Sierra Alpha Mike from Jackson down to Yellowstone. Sorry, my apologies. About 42 minutes this flight. Excuse me. We are carrying we will have about 3 hours and 50 minutes of holding time once we get there. Nice and light, going up to flight level 170 for our flight down there. Once we get up there, the wind is about 042 degrees at 19 knots. We are carrying some alternates for the flight. We're not going to need them. The weather's pretty good where we're going. This is the business end of the flight plan. Only 157 nautical miles for us today on this flight. We can skip all this sort of stuff. The actual flight plan, it was all the waypoints, including our top of climb, top of descent, and our fuel checks that we would have down the right hand side during the flight. For these TBM flights, we always take off with full tanks. We've got heaps of fuel, so unless there's something colossally wrong, we should have no problems. The alternate flight plan for us, coming down here, looking at a little bit of the weather here at Jackson Hole. So the weather here is really good, much better than what it was when I first landed. And 020 at 5 knots, 10 statute miles there on the visibility. It's clear. It's bloody cold. I might have to close that door, freeze my titties off. Minus 22 degrees with a dew point of minus 24. God, I didn't even know it was possible to get that cold. Altimeter 3028. Looking at the TAF, it's going to look good here for a little while, and then we'll have some low vis and wind coming in a little bit later on. Where we're going to, Yellowstone International, so Bosman, which I've got some great scenery for. Hopefully it's working, because I forgot to start X-Plane with X-Organizer to organize my scenery. The wind is 150 at 4 knots. Again, good visibility. It's cold there. Altimeter 3025. It's looking good. It's going to look good for a little while. The alternates all look pretty good as well. Sideways look at our flight. Nothing to really worry about. He sent all my screenshots. Oh wow! You should save some for the following week. You should keep yourself some ammunition there. You weren't lying about your famous screenshots. They look amazing. I thought Alaverdes were good here. I think you're in that same league there, so we're definitely gonna have some competition this time next week. That's for sure. Yeah, Milo, I had to. I forced myself to use it, and now I like it. Just a really short flight for us. We're flying almost with the wind. We'll have a bit of a tailwind crosswind on the flight down there, which should make it nice and easy for us. Alrighty, let's get in the bird here. Have a little bit of a look. I have other screenshots. I'll have other screenshots for next week. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and when I have my rudder pedals on, they are so high. There we go. All right, let's have a little looky-loo here at the payload. So everything was locked up as previously. We'll go ahead and remove everything. I don't know what that was. Everything that we needed to do. Payload. So we have 3 for this flight, and we don't have. Oh, we had 20 in the cargo. There we go, up the top there. That's all looking good. We'll close you, and we can close you. Have a little bit of a look outside here, and we will. Oh, there's a FedEx 76. No, what's that? An MD-11. There. Connect to Squawk Box. Boom, connect up there. We should have Milo joining us in just a second here. Oh wow, this weather is definitely better than the weather we had when we were coming in here. A-Firm, this is the first flight in version 1.1.4 for us, and we'll see how it goes. Wow, it's definitely clear weather here in Jackson. It's definitely very, very clear. Let me just double check here real quick. What was I going to do? The Active Sky. Let's get Active Sky. We'll just make sure we got the flight plan loaded in Active Sky. There we go. Back to the map. lock to aircraft. Boom. Yeah, it is clear skies here. And then we're going up to KBZN. So a bit of cloud there on the way. So hopefully we get to see some of the lovely ortho scenery for this flight. But I feel like we will be flying into the clouds there. Alrighty, it's bloody cold. Let's get the door closed here, and we'll seal it up. And we'll go ahead and power this guy up. Not noticing anything much different here in this version of the TBM. There we go. Well, we have got a dimmer switch. That's yeah. Trek A firm. I think I use the default X-plane clouds with X-Vision tied into X Active Sky. I get Active Sky purely for the realism of the weather. The actual physical weather, the depiction of that weather itself, though, in clouds and textures, you use something else, like either the default or Ultra Weather XP. But absolutely, I think if you want to fly in realistic conditions, I think Active Sky is pretty good. Hey, there's Curto. How are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Cheers, mate. Oh, they're so bright, these displays now with X-Vision running. Let's go to flight plan. We'll go ahead to menu and go ahead and clear that. So we're going to go over and hit enter on you. And where are we going? We go from KJAC to KBNZ. That's the one we want to do. So we'll go ahead and enter on you. How are the turbulence Trek? So I've turned the turbulence factor down by half. I've reduced it from 100% to just 50%. Just like Active Sky and Prepared, it gets a little bit too excitable in some in moderate weather, not even extreme weather. So I've turned that down a little bit just to fix it up there a little bit. Good morning from the UK, Phil White 100. Welcome very much to the stream. Hello, good morning to you. G'day. Alrighty, so the plan gave us the Geyser 5. Better be careful how I say that. Let's toggle the tablet here. Where are we? We're in KJAC. Let's hit enter on you. Let's go get some charts loaded up for KJAC. Good morning from Italy. Trek, you're Italian. Hello. I love the amount of people we get from all over the world on this stream. It really is fantastic. A welcome to you all from Australia. Okay, on the ground there. And what do we got here? We wanted a departure. That one just there. That guy just there. Get him to load up. There we go. So 007, a couple of little right hand, then a left hand turn to Nalsi. That seems fairly straightforward. We are headed north. Let's go ahead and go to procedure. We'll go down to the departure here. Enter on the departure. It's that guy just there. Enter and load. We should have a straight out departure, which we do, and then a slight hand right hand turn. We're going to go to divide DNW. Leroy, I'm going to take DNW out. It's just in the way. So let's go ahead and hit enter on you. We'll go down to DNW and we'll just clear that guy out and get rid of that guy. And that should clean up our flight plan nicely, which it does. If we zoom in enough, there we go. It's very bright here. I can't see my white aircraft there on that. I'm a pizza boy. Really? Are you a pizza boy? Good morning. I love Italy. I'm getting married in Sorrento soon. Oh, congratulations, Phil. All the best. I hope you have a beautiful wedding.
All right, deleting Delta November.
Yeah, cool, buddy. Okay, so that's that. That's pretty straightforward. That's exactly what we wanted to do. Climb to 14,000 on Jack Rail 007 to Ghana. Right track here. So, yeah, cool. Jackson 1154. Let's go ahead and chuck that in the box here. Guys on the stream, can someone get me a meta for Jackson again? I can't remember the altimeter. If you do !meta, METAR, space Kilo Juliet Alpha Charlie KJAC. If you do that in chat, we'll get the latest weather here for Jackson. I'm pretty sure, excuse me, I'm pretty sure it was like 3,020 maybe. Is it? Oh, there we go. Trek 3029. Yeah, okay, 3029. That seems really, really high. Yeah, okay, awesome. No worries, guys. What do we got here? Phil White. 007. Phil White, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. If you've got any questions or comments, please shout out. So 12228, we've got the VOR 1154. Go ahead, 1154. We'll switch you over there. Pit, and we should have that guy just there. About 1 mile. That's looking really good. We'll go back here. So it's got us heading 007 first up. So we'll just go ahead and plug in 007 and make sure that aligns to where we're going. 007. The departure has climbed to 14,000. We'll go all the way to our cruise altitude here of 17,000. Okay, so we're going to be on there. We're not going to switch over on this flight. It's going to be a pretty quick flight, less than an hour for this flight, so it's going to get pretty busy, but that's exactly what we want. Flight director on, nav is on, and I think that's looking pretty good. I think that's all we really need to do here. So what we might do here is check that back to the ground chart. We'll close it for now, and I think we're ready to go. Trek, I affirm I am not as current as let me just get Twitch going here and get the window. I'm nowhere near as, actually we don't use that, we use Chrome. What am I talking about? There we go. Sorry guys, let me get my Chrome window here. I'm not as current as I used to be. I'm about 5 years out of currency, and that's going to change real soon actually. I've committed to myself to get current this year, so we're definitely going to go ahead and do that. Okay, that one there. All right, I think we are now ready to go ahead and jump into to VR. So we'll go ahead and do that. I don't think they changed the seat. I was talking with the devs on one of my previous TBM streams where I want them to bring the seat forward. The seat's on the rails on this aircraft, is on the track, and it's all the way at the back. It needs to be brought forward. You don't sit this far back in the real aircraft. You don't sit back here in the real aircraft. You're sitting about here. So that's where you'd kind of need to be. I am a student. Oh, wow. Congratulations, buddy, on joining the club. And good luck on your further studies if you want to take it further. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump into VR. Which means you do hear, well, you will hear, no, you will hear, no, you won't hear. Let's see if we can fix that up here. There we go. You will hear a bit of a mic switch. So I do apologise. This little mic here is getting replaced. My new mic is about a week away, and we do need to use this one for VR because otherwise we end up whacking the boom mic. And it's hard to see. Oh, it's Milo. Hello, mate. It's hard to see where the boom mic is when you're in VR.
How's it going?
Good, good, dude. Oh, yeah, we got you guys all there. Turn your landing lights off, Milo. There we go. We've got Milo just here at the bottom of the screen in the voice, and we've got Leroy down there in the TBM, which is really nice. Let's just zoom in. There he is. There's Leroy. So a little bit of a group flight. These guys have been with me on a few trips now, and we'll go ahead and jump into VR and get underway. So what do we want to do? We want to go here. We want to go U, and actually, yes, the TBM's the active profile. That's the one we want, and go enable VR.
All right, I'm all VR'd and ready to go.
Cool, mate. I'm just jumping in VR now. Give me literally a minute just to get started. Okay, and we want you. There we go. All right, guys, give me a second here to jump into VR, and I'll be back with you in just a sec. Okay, hopefully you guys can see everything on stream here. Sing out if you've got any issues there. There we go, lovely. Okay, so what do we got here? So manual override control is all the way back. The power lever is all the way back. Check you strobes. We come up here and I turn the nav lights on for us. The aux BP fuel goes to on. That's this guy just here. Yes, we can hear it. Check. Propeller area is clear, and we are clear to start. So over here, timer, and this guy just here, and this guy just here. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. Check. There's 13. Fuel coming in. 1 click. We're watching the NG come up here. So 150 within 20, that's all looking good. Oh, that ITT climbing up there. We got the inertial separator closed. Yeah, there we go. Running a little bit hot, this aircraft starting. This aircraft was completely cold when we started it, and it's what do we got here? Flight idle, yes. Flight idle, OXBP to auto, fuel selector. We'll go U auto and check. Okay, generator switch to main. We'll get an amp warning here. Yep, there's the amp warning. Back to standby. Yep, and back to main. Another amp warning. Yep. Check. AP switch, trim switches on. The oxygen supply tested, and we've got some pressure there, 14, 18. The display backup button is working just well. The oxygen, the bleed system and the air conditioning.
Leroy, I can't see your aircraft. I can see your name.
Check. Standby
I'm right down near the taxiway.
3029, 3029.
I'll start moving now.
We can stop the clock and get rid of view. Check. LFE. Return system, FMS, negative 142. Ooh.
What runway are we taking?
01.
Let me just stop.
I'm basically down at the entrance to 01 now. Can you see me?
We'll go ahead and get a couple of things in VR before we keep going. So what do we got here? So we want Avitab, the tablet. Just there. We'll chuck the tablet. Ooh, put you there. We'll chuck the tablet just on the floor here. We want a little chat window as well, so we're going to move VR. Bring the move VR window in, and we should have Twitch, Google Chrome. That's the one. We want that on best quality. Move to VR, and there we go. There we go. I can see everyone. Can we get rid of that yoke? Yes, we can. And we can chuck you guys.
Yeah,
just
I can
there.
see your name. I just can't see an actual aircraft. Which is weird.
Can't put you guys in front, or we have to.
Do you have all the latest updates? You might have the TBM.
There we go. Okay, so we want to check where we're going. So we're going to. What's the K of the place we're going? K what?
Yeah, I think
Kilo Bravo, Zulu November.
Zulu November. Cool, thanks. What's the elevation of this place? Elevation 4471. Manual elevation plus 447. 44. Whoops, what am I doing here? That's what was it? 4471? 44. And there's 45. That'll do. 4475. That's the check. That's that done. Check altimeter settings. Check pitch roll in your trims. That's these guys here. We need to bring you down. We'll leave the rudder trim fine. We're not that heavy. At Corkin, Corton, hey, yeah, welcome to the stream. Hello. Inertial separator on and on. Next, and that's our taxi. So taxi light coming on. Check.
What are you in, Mike?
CAS, bat amp, and that. We'll get the inertial separator soon, and that's checked. Okay, let's go taxi.
1900D.
Alrighty, back to the ground chart there. There we go, runway 01 for us. So it's going to be a left-hand turn.
What
and
flight
then
level are you climbing to?
Left, 170. There you go, there's the inertial separator warning, that's fine. Okay, so brakes coming off.
Can I just say, these conditions are just fantastic.
Let's
Looks
get going.
great. I'm just sitting here staring at mountains.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? There we go, there's Milo down to the left here.
Grand Teton.
Okay, so the bad amps are now good. Only inertial separator on the CAS. We are clear on the right, and just one on the left, and we'll taxi down here. Beautiful day for flying here, and well, it's evening in real life, but I wanted you guys to see some of this beautiful terrain. Is the Navigraph connected to Avitab A-firm? Kurto, you can see us moving on the map just here. I'll follow one of you or both of you out, I don't mind being last.
Yeah, I best go because I'm slow.
Yeah, cool. So we've got
Go for it, mate.
Milo and the Beach 1900D in front of us. Those mountains behind us. Absolutely amazing. While we're taxiing down here, we might do a couple of tests here, so we'll go ahead and do a test of the traffic cautionary advisory system. I'll slot in behind you, Milo.
TAS system test pass.
Okay, we'll go warm up the weather radar here.
Copy that.
There's Leroy just there in the other TBM. And Milo's getting going now. Okay, so parking brake is on. Check you. You're on standby. Over to you. Map, we want that on. We'll turn the terrain on. That means everything goes red. We'll just zoom it out a little bit. There we go. Dang, I'll have to get Navigraph now. Yeah, buddy, absolutely. Do you have the Oculus Rift? Firm track, this is the Oculus Rift you can see just here. Okay, Milo has departed, so we'll do a very quick checklist here. So park is set. Throttle, we're going to feather it twice. Looking good. Flaps stand for takeoff. De-icing system as required. Flight controls, that should be up. That should be down. That should be up. That should be down, and then we've got full travel there on you. Trims are checked. There's seatbelt signs, all that stuff. CAS display, inertial separator, and the park brake as normal. Okay, the gauges, everything's looking really good. Everything's in the green. The flight limits check, altimeter settings checked, LFE's checked, takeoff distances, yeah, we've done all that. Alright, let's get going. So we are clear on the approach. We'll go ahead and turn the TCAS on. And operate. I don't see Milo having taken off just recently. That's interesting. Is the image quality good? The image quality isn't too bad. It's like any Gen 1 headset. Taken off now. It's a bit of a... you can do things to limit or increase the quality. The TBM is one of those little aircraft which is a little bit challenging in VR from the fact that it has a lot of really small text, but I am currently creating a video that if I ever bloody finish can show people how to get around some of those problems and enhance the quality inside the headset and make that a non-factor. Okay, strobes coming on. We want you, pulses on. Let's get going. Alright, so power's coming on. Oh, there's that torque. Here it comes. Bringing it back a little bit. There we go. $80. Ooh, there's that wind. Gear up. Yeah. Absolutely amazing day for flying. Absolutely amazing. Flaps up. Fuel damper on, autopilot on.
I'll give it another minute and I'll throttle up.
Beautiful. Okay, checklist, we are up. So climb power is set, trims are on, your damper is on, lights, yeah, we're all good. Throttles checked, ECS control panel,
Rolling.
looking good. The fuel check engages, we're all looking good. De-icing system as required. Done. Return. There we go. There's a truck down there. Oh. We'll chuck the headset on. There we go. I always forget the headset and the TBM make the flight a little bit quieter. Absolutely amazing. Let's go get the weather radar on now. So that's on mode, weather. There we go. It's going to pick up a whole bunch of terrain here because we're so low to the ground. There we go. There's all that terrain. It's getting ground return. There we go. There's our turn out of the departure here. So there's that little dog leg that we've got here. This guy's just here. If we bring you up just there, you can see there's a little dog leg here in the turn. So we're just in this bit just here. It'll be a slight left-hand turn soon enough, and then we'll be up to Nelsey just there. The scenery's insane. Look at that. It reminds me a little bit of New Zealand, this area. You can see why it gets bloody cold. I'll turn some lights off, turn those pulse lights off. Gives a little nudge there on the power. This is that left-hand turn we've got coming now. You can see just how pretty this area is and why it gets pretty cold here. Well, it was minus 22 when we departed just then. But every time I've come in here, it's been snowing and it's caught me a little bit off guard in the 7.3 where I've had to, let's just say I've utilised 100% of the runway to stop. I think I used about 101% on that last flight into Jackson. And yeah, clenched butt cheeks, that whole deceleration down that runway there. Okay, how are we looking here? So GPS AP, your damper flight level change 131 knots. If you're OCD, you'd want to fix that up to make it 130, and we're all looking good here. Sync that guy. The inertial separator. We can open the inertial separator now. So we're going to open that little flap in the engine, which is at the front air intake. What that's going to do is it's going to bring a whole lot more air into the aircraft or the engine, and we're going to see the torque start to rise. So we're just going to have to be ready on the throttle, just powering back a little bit, just to make sure that we don't over torque the engine here, as it gets a lot more air now through it. So I'll bring it back a little bit. 95, 96, 97. The door is rather slow in coming back. There's 99. We'll come back a little bit, smidge more. 99. Yeah, there we go. So it's fully open now, and we'll maintain about 96 on the torque there up to flight level 170.
What's your climb speed?
About 130.
Copy, I'm the same.
Milo, did you turn your TCAS on? Ah, yeah, I got you now. I didn't have you before. Did Leroy turn his TCAS on?
Should be.
Yeah, she's on.
Yeah, yours is Milo. I got you. I don't have Leroy.
Leroy's Jenkins.
Oh shit, it wasn't on. Now it's on. I thought I turned.
There's 1,000 level.
Oops.
Do we see Leroy anywhere? Still not. Sometimes you can see a little bit of the way behind you. Obviously not on this one, you can't. The G1000 gets a little bit wobbly there. There we go. Yeah. It is a rather short flight, this one. So there's 170. Flight level 170 for me. There's that cloud that we were talking about. I think we're going to fly straight into that by the looks of it. So now, as we do, as we have reached 170, the aircraft's going to start accelerating now, and we also need to watch that torque, because that torque is going to creep up as well. We've got the torque limit line that's just come up there on the top right, and we can't go above that. What I might do is, we've got Avitab still here. We do home, charts, plans, that's just there. Zoom. There was no arrival for this airport, so we had the Gaia's 5 departure to Nalsi, which you can see, and then it was to it's direct from BZN to the airfield. Well, that's going to be at the airfield, no doubt, but DNW to Yellowknife. Yellowknife? No, not Yellowknife. Where are we going again? Yellowstone, that's right.
Yellowstone International.
Yellowknife's up in Canada, isn't it? Okay, airports. We can close all this.
I have you on TCAS about 10 miles in front of me.
Cool, okay. Close you. Bring up some charts for you. What do we got here? Let's have a little bit of a look here. 204.
Yeah, I don't think this
95.
TCAS works.
Oh, it's Coronado, mate. Of course it doesn't. Ah, yeah, I got Leroy. Yep, I got yours. So there's Leroy behind me, and there's Milo trying to do his very best there in the Coronado. I wish the G1000 would overlay it onto this. Maybe the real one does.
You got some lakes down there too. Wow, this is fantastic.
You would think that it would show it with that traffic button turned on there. I'm wondering if maybe that's just not implemented. Yeah, the scenery up this side, this part of the US is beautiful, isn't it? It is really quiet on stream there. Yeah, it's a bit of a slow night.
Yeah, he's better than the East Coast.
It's all right. What do we got here? So we've got the
what approach you going to go?
Just having a look now, actually. That's not the chart that I wanted.
1-2.
That's the chart.
Or 3-0.
Is that the chart I wanted?
I think we had 3-0 in our plan.
That one.
You get an RNAV approach.
That's the one we want. So what do we got here? Oh, we got a couple of choices here. Runway 30, runway 29. Ooh, 29's a short runway. Ooh, we could get really exciting and go runway 03 or runway 21. 2,650 feet. What do you reckon? I reckon we get a bit exciting here. Maybe we'll use
this thing can get put down anywhere.
Yeah, I might do that. I might go for 03. Stuff putting an arrival, an approach in. So flight plan. What do we got here? So the elevation of this field was what, 4,000 and something. 4,462. So let's go over here. 4,400. Enter. So we got top of descent in about 13 minutes. Okay, got top of descent in about 14 minutes. I'll just put the airport elevation in there into KBZM, and I think that's. I wonder, Leroy, in the G1000, if you put 0, is that airport elevation, or is it underneath the airport and you've got to actually put the airport elevation of like 4,500 in?
Well, the other day when I was flying, I did that. I put the actual airport elevation in, and then just had that as my hit enter on that and did my TOD from.
Did that work out all right?
We're gonna have minimums as barrel as well. Surely you have to have this barometric.
Did that work for you though, Leroy, when you did that?
Yeah, it was fine. I set it about 1,000. I set it about 1,000 feet above runway elevation,
Ah, okay.
just
Yeah,
to give
copy.
you by a bit.
Yeah, so I'm going to go and do an approach to runway 03. So the 2,600 foot long runway. So I'll do a left-hand circuit for
So you
that.
just punch in 4473 feet into the
I did
V-net.
4,500. Yeah, I just made it nice and easy using the scroll knob. Hopefully, we're going to be visual. Actually, we might do that. Let's switch.
Kilo, Bravo, Zulu, November, airport information, Quebec, 0956, Zulu, weather, wind, 168 at 6, visibility, 10, sky clear, temperature, -12, dew point, -15, altimeter, 3026, advise on initial contact, you have information, Quebec, Kilo, Bravo, Zulu, November, airport information, Quebec.
3026, the wind is 160 at 6 knots, so I'll go runway 21. Geez, that mountain's not too far away from us. I wonder what the grid more is here.
All right, yeah, I've just done the same. So I've just set in my elevation at the airport. I've got 17 minutes to Todd. So you're gonna take 2-1, or I'll have a look at the chart.
The elevation is about 4,463 feet. Yeah. That cloud I'm a little bit worried about. Hopefully that doesn't stuff up my day. Hey Austrian. Did I put Florida in the name? Surely I didn't. Hopefully I didn't. No, we couldn't get Florida across the line in time, so we're back to Jackson and heading up to Yellowstone National Park, where I'm hopefully going to complete a visual circuit here into to runway 03. But the look at that ahead of us, and let's just see, is there anything in that? Oops, we don't want any of that. What am I doing here? Clear. I'm wondering if we're picking.
I just had a look at the
range here.
approach chart. Look, I think the terrain's saying around 8,000, so I don't think we've got anything nasty we're going to run into on approach.
Okay, copy. Can't wait for the Orbix to port over their KJAC and KBZN. Yeah, Austrian, absolutely. The Jackson Airport's not too bad, though. I don't think that I've got for X-Plane. I think it's not too bad. And I did download a little bit of some freeware scenery for Yellowstone. So hopefully it's not too bad. But we'll see. Yeah, that definitely the Orbix one will be better. Austrian, you very much came in second place today in the screenshot competition. I don't know if you were watching before, but Milo just snatched it from you, just by a quarter of an inch. I was going to say by a bee's dick, but that's probably not appropriate. So you almost got there, mate. But Milo just had a real cracker of a shot coming into Innsbruck, and he claimed it from you. I'm sorry about that, buddy, but you were my winner. You were. Then I saw that shot from Milo, and lucky Milo. Well, there goes.
Yeehaw!
You got cloud ahead of you, Leroy?
Stay firm.
Yeah, there goes the scenery. Milo, you'd be in the cloud now, wouldn't you, at this level?
I'm in it, but above it.
Okay, I feel like I'm just going to go into it. You loaded your flight plan into Active Sky? I take that silence as a no.
I don't have a flight plan in there because I'm going straight GPS.
Oh, okay.
This
YOLO?
is
YOLO?
Coronado.
What do we got here? Let's go ahead, and have we got an approach here? We got a VOR? Yeah, let's go chuck a VOR frequency in here, just in case we get into traumas. Traumas or dramas? Traumas. 1124. Now let's go over here. 11. Oh, they need to adjust these. 1124. Has that come up there yet? It's searching. We haven't got the VOR just yet. 1124, 1124. 1124, there we go. It just came up, Jen, and registered, but nothing, no readout yet on that guy. It's okay. Alright, what do we got here left on Clear You? We've got about 6 minutes and 33 seconds till top of descent. Once that gets down to 5 minutes, we'll go and scroll our altitude down and engage VNAV. So this is the default clouds for X-Plane. I don't think they look too bad. I think they look okay. That repetition, like the little, looks a bit dodgy, but that looks alright. That's not looking too bad. We got looking at the synthetic vision here of the G1000. You can see there's a fair bit of terrain around. I'm a little bit worried about descending into it, to be brutally honest. We've got the terrain on the radar there. And on the map here you can see we've got a little bit of high terrain just here that we're going to be starting our descent into. I'm just wondering maybe we fly down to the right of this valley and then left in, or fly down here and left and then down into the valley just there. I'm just worried about hitting that. So we're going to start our descent here, and
It might be helpful to look at the Arno 30 approach.
yeah.
Gives you some indications of altitude. We're trucking roughly from Joxer.
30. Yeah, nav 30. Yes. Yes. Okay, copy. 5,700. Ooh, 8,000. That tip just there. Another 8,000 tip there. Down through the valley just there. And then in. Well, we're close to VFR here anyway at the moment. What we got? We got a lower safe here of 12,300. 12,300 is the lowest safe in this airfield. Okay. If this cloud doesn't clear up, we may have to go shoot an approach here just to get us down through the terrain. Even if we just start shooting the approach to runway 30 here, we break visual and then we can just break off and come around for the visual into runway 21. We need to break right, runway 21 here. So 21's going to be coming in from this side. So if we come down here, there's going to be a mountain range just there. We'll break to the right of the mountain range.
I'm heading into a wall of cloud in my sim. I think it might be prudent to take the 3-hour approach.
It's breaking up now. I'm coming through the end of it now. Well, I'm probably halfway through it. I can see the end of it. Okay, are we within 5 nautical miles here? Sorry, 5 nautical miles, 5 minutes? Yes, we are. So let's go down. We'll go down to 12,300, and just to make sure that I'm absolutely happy that which is the minimum safe altitude for this area, just to make sure that I'm happy with the visibility here. It's looking pretty good ahead of us. I'm not too worried. I actually think the ortho 4XP, my ortho satellite scenery, ends up here. That's looking awfully generic X-plane up there. Whoops. A firm track. This is ortho all through here that you can see, but I've got a sneaky feeling we're coming up to this green here. I've got a sneaky feeling this is about as far as my ortho goes, unfortunately. Yeah, it is. This is all going to be generic X-plane from this point upwards. Oh, that's a bit shit. Okay, so what do we want? We want VNAV. We've got a minute 54 until descent. I'm just alarmed, a little bit alarmed about that mountain range ahead of us. Well, we're going to 12,300 anyway. The airport is just beyond that far ridgeline of mountains, so we'll go down to 12,300, which is the minimum safe altitude, and then we'll see how we are in reference to those hills, and then we'll drop down again. Yeah, that's the end of my ortho 4XP. Just here you can see there's
I'm on descent.
the corner of it. Copy. There's the corner of my ortho just there, and that's the rest of the default X-plane. So pretty noticeable change from the satellite scenery to generic. I might have to get the next state up. I'll have to have a look at that. I'll have to verify where my orthos run out. Ah, well. We've got beer for this.
What
very
was the
reason.
Q&H at Bozeman?
At 3026. I'm just going to switch the Asus on now, so give me a second, I'll confirm.
Kilo Bravo Zulu November airport information Sierra 0956 Zulu weather wind 168 at 6 visibility 10 sky clear temperature minus
Sky
12
clear.
dew point minus 15 altimeter 3026 advise on initial contact you have information Sierra Kilo Bravo.
Yeah, 3026, mate. Sky condition clear. Okay, I'm top of descent. So this is now generic X-plane scenery. Well, that's a pain in the bum. Flight plan. Let's go ahead and we'll turn no map. Terrain is on, but we'll just turn topography off there.
You're going to run
Make it a bit
de-icing
easier.
when you go through the cloud?
I didn't end up going through any, mate. I just buzzed over the top like Milo. That'll need another hard drive. The ortho, well, Curto, I've only got a 2 terabyte left out of the 8, and I've still got 4 more states to go in the States, and I've still got a lot of Europe and the north of the UK to go. So yeah, and you know, whether I want to do anything else like Africa or anything like that. So yeah, probably going to have to get another 8 terabyte drive, I reckon. I went up to Barbs's today, Curto, and picked up his 6 terabyte drive for him, and I'll fill that up with lush, lovely, beautiful Ortho 4XP satellite scenery very soon.
Okay, my weather just updated. I think it's similar to yours now.
Yeah, copy. I feel like we're just gonna skip over the top of these mountains ahead of us, maybe? Or maybe not. We picked up, yeah, 36 nautical miles. We did pick up the DME now. Nice one. 6 will get you by for a bit. Yeah, it should do. I'm giving him Australia, NZ, and the US. He wasn't too keen on Europe. But that should, yeah, definitely the US should keep him going. Gonna find out here why I haven't got this one. I'll have to see why we haven't. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad when you look in just a confined area. It doesn't look too bad, but when you look up, it's all just the same thing repeated. Okay, so 1,000 to go. Yeah, we probably will hold it. We're getting a little bit of terrain coming up through there. We're starting to nip some of the terrain. We might keep the descent going another 1,000 feet here. Just see how we go. It's not bad, but it's not good. Yeah, Austrian, absolutely. Oh, you're downloading for him? LOL lazy. No. Well, I've already got it downloaded and installed, Kurto, so I might as well just copy it to his hard drive for him. Yeah, we're gonna hold the descent here. We're getting a little bit close to these mountains. Okay, I'm gonna bring the power back a little bit. Starting to get a bit of a return there on the terrain radar, just to the right, or terrain topography in the G1000 rather. Yeah, there's the terrain around us. Okay, we'll just hold the descent here for a little bit while we climb over the top of these mountains here, and then we'll keep the descent going. Where's Milo?
I gotta say, I've been watching your clouds in the stream and watching mine with UWXP. I think UWXP look nicer.
Yeah? I'll have to have a look. There we go, we can continue the descent now.
It's hard to pick any repetitions, and it's much more of a solid sort of layer.
No, it's going to want us to vertical descent it down. There we go. If we go to flight plan, are we catching this descent? Yeah, we're catching that descent. We're only about 800 foot high, that's okay. Roger. Okay, we'll turn some lights on here. We'll keep the descent going down to about, yeah, about there's good. Picka. Hey, Cookin. How you doing? We're just about to land into I always want to call this Yellowknife. Why do I want to call this Yellowknife? Yellowstone, that's the one. Do you follow the cricket? Cookin, I used to. I have fallen out of it a little bit, just from the fact that I've just not found it that interesting much anymore. You know, our team got a little bit whatever, so. Okay, we're going to bring the power right off here. Inertial separator coming on. Not visual with the field just yet. And we're coming back on that vertical profile now. So flight plus 33. And
what are you landing at again? Which air?
Runway 21.
21.
Yeah. If I can see the field. Said we can't see you juicy, chubby cheeks. No. Okay, so we've caught our flight, we've caught our VPAV, V descent path, so we're now V path, we're on the descent, bringing the speed back, zoom this in a little bit. I always, even when I fly in real life, I always struggle to see the field. Well, long time no speak. Toffa! Holy crap. Hey, buddy. Welcome back. How you doing? How have you been? Hope you're well. I'm a very not current pilot, Kulkin. Very not current. I want to say uncurrent, but I don't think that's the right way of saying it. We'll go down to another 1,000. We'll go down to 5. 5. That'll do us, because that'll be 1,000 foot above. Hello and good afternoon, City Light. Hello, City Light. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Nice of you to remember me. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you're a pilot. Well, you are a pilot in real life in the sim. I am a pilot in real life. I don't know if I even call myself that anymore. I had a little bit of a thing about it when I was driving home today from the Sunshine Coast that I need to get my shit together and get current again. So a hell of a lot of money I've spent in flying to just have sit there and not be current. Yeah, I used to fly before. Yeah, absolutely. How are you, City Light? Welcome to the stream.
Oh, I'm nearly on final.
This airfield's ahead of us, I just can't see it. Okay, let's keep the descent going. But yeah, to answer your question,
I'm giving
I'm doing good. How are
UWXP
you
the
doing,
thumbs up. It looks great with all
doing
this
really
low
good,
level
not too
cloud
bad.
hanging over the mountains. Really impressive.
Not doing too badly. Still streaming, still flying. Well, virtually. Airfield's right off the nose. It must be that collection of buildings ahead of me here.
I'm on final 2-1.
Final for 2-1, so he's coming into 2-1 as well. So he's going to be out to the right here. Oh yeah, copy. I got your visual, Milo. So we're going to turn out and follow Milo here. Fly with Barbs. You have to no excuse. That's right. You have an excuse. That's right. Well, when I was seeing Barbs as well, he was talking about. I'm like, yeah, I need to get my my shit together here and get flying. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see it on the stream, but we've got Milo off here at about the 11 o'clock here, coming in for final to runway 21. I see the airfield now. I see the airfield now. And I see our runway. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Don't know if you guys can see the... can see it. We're going to keep this really tight, so gear down. We got the lights on. Yeah, you're on. Check. Hey, dude.
I'm down.
747 rocks. Hey, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, copy, mate. Good landing. Alright, we're going to disable the autopilot here. One stage of flap. Autopilot's out. Let's keep the descent going. We'll do a nice turn here. Turn the flight director off. Yeah, no good to me. Came in a bit late, but is this the 1.14? Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. A firm it is, yeah. It is. Gonna do our first landing in it. Where's this bloody runway? Oh, there it is. Any problems? All smooth? Yeah, no issues so far. Besides the operator. Oh, shush, aeroplane, you're fine. No issues. It would be really good still to be able to just increase the size of the VR knob switching. It's still a little bit close together. I don't know if that's a you guy problem. It's just a little bit fiddly there on the VR twist knobs. You turn a lot more than you actually want to. There we go. Welcome everyone. What do we end up touching down with? 237. Yeah, still pretty hard there. We got an exit here to the right. We got some runway lights here to the right. We got an exit there to the right. Yeah, we do. I don't feel like I've got my scenery loaded in the correct way here. Let's fly a bit of power here. We've just stopped. Come on. Yeah, but leading edge, to answer your question, the aircraft flying very, very nicely. No issues. Yeah. I don't know what the dimmer switch does, but it sounds all right. Hello, Lee. Hello, Lee. Welcome. Yeah, Lee. That's some great parking there, Milo.
You like that? You like that?
Absolutely, mate. You've parked in the best spot. Well, where are we going to go, guys? I think we're going to have to go down this way, I think.
I think you need to go around.
Great spot, mate. Thanks. I'm off, mate. See you later, Kurto. Thanks, buddy.
I had to get out to go watch the landing.
Okay, copy. We'll go down here. We'll see what's down here. I definitely haven't put this scenery in the right order. Taxi light on, pole strobes. We'll go into this hangar just here. How about that? That looks about right. We'll swing down here and then we'll do a left-hand turn into this hangar.
There's Leroy.
I'm coming. I'm on descent. About 7 minutes out. I'm pointed at a mountain right now. It's a bit unnerving.
Wow, 1900 did okay, didn't it?
Yeah, you held your own. We didn't catch you.
It is. It's not like it's. I've got to get something a bit faster.
The TBM 900. There we go. Park brake on. Okay, so checklist. We've done all you. Check. Okay, off. We've been idle for a couple of minutes here. Radar is off. Transponder off. Flaps are up. Check. We can get rid of you now. Okay, off. Check. And off. Headset coming off. Check. Off. Off and off. Yes. Done. Checklist is complete. No more dinging at me, aeroplane, and off. There we go, guys. Welcome to Yellowstone. As Milo wants to move now, he can stay. This is my hangar. He can get out. This is get away. This is my hangar. What a beautiful spot here for
my scenery isn't the same as yours. One's default, so.
Okay, copy. It's such a beautiful aeroplane, the TBM. What a sexy looking beast. Alrighty, where is Milo? Not Milo. Where's Leroy? So we've got a Leroy. Oh. Oh. No worries, Milo. Asshole. Okay. Where is Leroy?
There's there's no hanger there.
So hang in there on my scenery, buddy. This might be easier if we come out of VR. Guys, give me a second. I'll jump out of VR and we'll have a bit of a look around this place. Ooh, okay, get you.
Let's switch to a really nice mic here and disable VR, and there we go. Alrighty. No idea where Leroy is. Leroy, are you coming into runway 21?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm just crossing that last set of mountains.
Oh, he's
the
really
12-3,
far
and then I'll
behind
start.
us. Oh, you are really far behind us.
Yeah, I forgot to throttle up in mid-flight. And
Oh, okay, just cruise at like 160 the whole way.
no, I did about 200.
Oh, that's not too bad. So this
The
is
anti-Leroy
Yellowknife International Airport, this one. Seems like an old runway just there. There's quite a few. There's a grass strip as well. We probably should have taken the grass strip. You can see the grass strips just here to the left here. We landed on runway 21, which is this guy just here. And we got one more coming. We got Leroy
I
coming.
like it. 900D, but this is just not good enough.
We're gonna get the TBM. I highly recommend the TBM, as does Leroy. It is a fantastic
shall.
aeroplane.
Get the TBM.
I'm searching for a Leroy, but I just can't see him here. He should be coming over these mountains just here.
Is he coming in on horse and cart?
You know you don't have to do your approach speed from like 20 miles out, right?
I'm doing 230 knots right.
All right. So let's see here. I feel like he's so far out. We need to have a look at someone else here. Fantastic. I was just about to sneeze. Yep. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so where is Leroy? There he is. So
Bless
Leroy.
you.
Thank you. Okay, so here he is. Leroy is still on Vatastic, as pretty far away from us here at the moment through, what's he at? 13,000 feet, or 12,300 feet, sorry. What's your altitude, Leroy?
I've just crossed the mountains to 12,000. I'm just going into vertical speed mode and descending.
We should go get coffees and stuff.
I gotta go to work tomorrow, Leroy.
Is he in a Cessna?
Oh, Leroy, you got us confused. We took the TBM, not the Cessna 172 from the other night.
Have you both been told today?
Anyway, while we wait for Leroy,
Leroy took the combi.
let's have a look at this amazing aircraft. So, so far, nothing has tried to kill me. We'll chuck the chocks in here. Actually, that's one thing we can have a little bit of a look at here, guys. Is the email we got talking about the TBM. So there was a TBM update here. If I can View this email in a browser. That's what we want to do. There we go. Alrighty, so having a look at the TBM update here. So this is the TBM version 1.1.4 update. They've done a whole bunch of stuff. They've added a HUD circuit
P.S. You need to
breaker.
get the author around here. It looks great.
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't have it. Deepened manipulators and fixed cabin pressure manipulator. Deepened manipulators. I don't know what that means. If leading edge, if you're still around, that would be really good for some clarity there. I kind of feel like, is that what I was talking about, where you want a little bit more, I guess a little, how do I explain this little bugbear I have with VR? So when you grab the knobs and you twist, I feel like the actual knob itself twists way too much. It's a little bit too finicky, a little bit too sensitive in VR. It needs to be a little bit... It needs to have a deeper manipulator. Is that what it is? May the manipulators on the overhead reach into the actual panel. Okay. Deepen the manipulators. Okay. If I can add absolutely not high priority at all for one of the following patches, if we can just make the VR just slow down the twist knob speed, just maybe 20%, that would be awesome. Not a huge priority. You guys probably got heaps of other stuff that you want to do, but I think that will really polish off from a VR perspective. And you and I have spoken about a bit before. Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Leading Edge. And just we spoke about before about the seating position there, where that seat in the cockpit is on the right back at the end of its rails, and kind of need to bring it forward a good little bit. Yeah, it definitely needs to come forward to at least there. I think it's at the edge of its right on the back of the rails there.
I think
I'm probably being finicky there.
Yourself there.
Oh, can I? Oh, if I can do that, I won't bother you guys. If I can do that, if I can edit it myself, if someone can show me how to do it, I'll just do it myself and save you guys all the trouble.
X and Y number and all that type of
Have a look under the front pilot seat. Ooh, hello. What do we got here? Have a look under the front pilot seat. New feature in the next update. I can grab it. What's this do? I just grabbed it. What? I swear I just grabbed something and something moved with my... I feel like I just had a grab. Never mind. I swear I saw that move for a second and I had a grab hand. Did I...
Yeah.
Did I dream
There is
that?
a grab.
I swear I just got a hand. Nah, it's not that. Oh, okay. I added smoke goggles. Oh!
I saw a hand though.
Yeah, so did I. It would be awesome to be able to move the seat forward, is all I'm saying. Do you guys have dirt on the seat here? Like, is that just a shadow? I think that's just a shadow. That looks really cool. Okay. Yeah. It does look like it's all the way back in the rails of the seat and just needs to come forward.
I think Joe made a
because if you actually look at that...
Joe made a video on how to move your VR position.
Oh, cool. If you have a look, if that was real, if you were sitting here, you'd have your hands quite extended a fair way forward to grab the yoke. Almost all plastic has a smudge. The attention to detail on this aircraft is just so good. We see a Leroy. Leroy's hammering. I don't know if you guys can see. Yellow text on blue sky is never a great thing, but there he is. Leroy's coming in now. Smudge marks. Yeah, there's smudge marks. Awesome. They did look like smudge marks. So much for giving us a clean TBM, buddy. Here comes Leroy. Leroy's thumping. Jesus, Leroy is hauling ass in the TBM. What speed are you doing, Leroy? Leroy, what speed are you doing?
Now about 150 knots.
Okay, copy. The TBM is such a
Yeah, my
fantastic
scenery's
shape.
screwed up. I don't have
I now
2-1. I'm just
33
going to have
hours
to take
over.
whatever.
Oh, okay, copy. the TBM is such a fantastic GA aircraft. I have now 33 hours and even love it more and more. Yeah, City Light, it's one of those aircraft, the more that you build this number down here, the better, the more and more love you get for it. Before I wrote off my last airframe, I had about 50 something hours, 60 hours maybe actually on it, and they were fantastic flights. And then I hit some wind shear, and I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I would have had crumbs on the center pedestal. Toto wouldn't have it. So you gotta have a little bit of crumbs. You know, you gotta eat while you fly. Big man's gotta eat while he flies. Oh, I've lost Leroy. Oh no, there he is. There he is, thumping along just there. I thought you guys were going to change this to
Remind me the runway. It's 30, is it?
A-firm. I thought you guys were going to change this for us Australians here and have a non-alcoholic cider. Isn't that what we spoke about last stream? I'm pretty sure that was a promise made. 4 million plane. If the owner can't keep it clean, he has no business owning it. Okay, that was his. What was that? Was his argument not to put crumbs on the floor in the center console? Yeah, I've seen it. Would be great to keep the hobs of the new airframe. Yeah, it would do. Bigger bits like that are coming in the future updates. Awesome. It's good to see such a really enthusiastic team after launch. It's great. I've lost Leroy again. No, there he is. There he is. There's also an engine coming. Like a different type. Oh, with an opening engine cowl. Oh, awesome! That's really good leading edge. That's awesome. So you can be able to take the lift the cowling up. That'd be awesome. That will be that'll be really nice. I don't know if it's just me, but even in a cold aeroplane, when I put fuel in at 13 NG, I am still getting it rise into the yellow there, and it was like minus 22 in Jackson when we took off. The ITT was 0, and I still got, even putting the fuel in at 13 with the inertial separator open, I still got it into the yellow there for a couple of seconds on start. So I don't know if maybe I'm doing something wrong there, or maybe one of the patches it's getting a little bit hot in there. I'm not sure. Where's Leroy? Hey, Causa, how are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Yeah, I think this is an X-Plane thing with the temps. Yeah, okay. Yeah, minus 22. ITT is 0. Yeah, it is spiking up there. But don't quote me. Yeah, that's okay. I thought it was something like that. I didn't notice it in 11.26. Leroy flies this thing like a 737. Come on, buddy. I think I turned finals almost over the field. I think I wasn't established on finals until I was crossing the fence. Leroy is still out here.
Yeah. I'm struggling to see this thing in VR. I can't even pick up the lights.
Come close. Are you at night? Are you at night?
No.
Oh, just come closer to the field, mate. Turn left now. Come straight forward.
Oh, in on VR would have been down by now. It's just too blurry.
No, I feel like we need to fiddle with your settings and fix that up. Chase Gaming UK, hello, welcome to the stream. We're just watching a fellow TBMer land here in Yellowstone. I keep wanting to call it Yellowknife. I've been watching too many ice pilots or whatever it's called. Is it ice pilots? Anyway, Yellowknife, and they're up in Canada somewhere. Yeah, cool. So I'm doing really well.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm doing really well.
Fucking I butchered it. I've overshot
Buffalo air.
Yeah, just keep turning around, mate. You got heaps of time. I don't know the intricacies,
yeah, I can see
but
fine
maybe
now.
X-Plane won't allow an aircraft engine temp to go below 0. Oh, okay, that could be it leading. Yeah, that's okay. Love the TBM, my favourite GA plane, and in fact, turboprop X-Plane 11 Chase, that is very much I think a theme for anyone flying the TBM. it really does feel like a pilot's aircraft. You know, if you don't stay ahead of it a lot of the time, it's going to bite you real hard, and it's done that a couple of times. Shanko, welcome to the stream. Hello, welcome. Good evening to you. Okay, so we've got a Beech 1900D on the ground here with me at the moment. Milo, I think Milo might have disconnected actually. And we've got us just there in the hangar.
No, I logged out.
Okay, Milo's logged off. Leroy's taken too long.
I couldn't look at the default scenery any longer.
And Leroy's all coming down finals now.
Sorry, Milo. It's my scenery's fault. I didn't have half the runway.
And round out pretty hard before. Yeah, Chase. That's where I wrote mine off. I got a wind shear warning coming down finals, and then with X-planes follow air almost follow Earth contours or whatever it is. Got airborne again when I didn't want to, and had a pretty big.
Concentrate. I've got to concentrate.
Wrote off my airframe.
Hello? Echo.
Using Vatsim or FS Cloud. Hey, Deet, welcome to the stream. We're using Vatsim for this one at the moment. We're on Vatsim. Here comes Leroy in the TBM now. He's coming in. Looking good, Leroy. Looking like he's right down the line here. Perfect. Looking really good here. Bit off to the left. It's all right. Perfect. He's down. I reckon, 15, 20 minutes after us, guys? That's not too bad.
Shit, I bounced it.
Oh.
I had a shocker tonight. I had an absolute shocker tonight.
Do you still have a landing gear, Leroy? Oh, God.
Oh, no, it was shit. And it was going to be a shit landing because the whole process got fucked up.
Uh-oh. All I see is a fin.
The aircraft is fine, I'll have you know, because once I bounced it once, I actually just ate up a heap more.
I don't know what to say here.
I hope someone clipped that Jaws.
Oh, dear. Yep.
Are you still here, or have you quit?
We've departed, mate. We're halfway to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, I think I can see you. Yeah, I see you.
I'm down in my little hangar, mate.
Yeah, you're floating off the ground for me, so we must have different scenery.
Yeah, I think that's the case. I'm pretty sure. All right.
Have you got default scenery?
No. I googled some scenery for this. This is all freeware that I've got. Actually,
Well, the one I've got shit, given it doesn't have half a run.
Speaking of the freeware scenery, let's have a little bit of a look here. This is unfortunately X-Plane's default textures system. I ran out of ortho. I clearly don't have ortho scenery this high in the States, which is something I'm definitely going to fix. But if we have a little bit of a look here, that's not a bad effort for some free scenery available on the org forums there. That's a pretty decent effort. Are you going to the Grand Canyon? No, Milo. I'm being told that I've got other tasks to do, so I'm going to have to jump off here. guys, that will be it for me for this stream. I know it was just a little stream tonight. I did want to get on a little bit earlier, but unfortunately had some issues with some ortho scenery. So talking about the schedule for this week, so we are going to do things. We're going to do a couple of changes. So I normally stream Mondays nights around this time, Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. This coming week, it's going to be Monday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. So if you jump on the Discord, you can get information on the stream announcements page where I'll post up the schedule for the week. And tomorrow night's stream, though, starting a little bit earlier than tonight's stream, will go for much longer. And all is welcome. We'll do the tomorrow's stream on FS Cloud. So those of you that want to join us are more than welcome to. Austrian, let me get that for you right now. I'll get the KBZN. I'll get that link for you just now. Oh, and I have to end it because my green screen is falling down. That's a sign to get cranking here. So and get off. So explain by even my green screen saying, "Yeah, you're done here." There we go. There's that Austrian. There's that lovely scenery as I kind of try and hold my whole world together here. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Not sure yet, Milo, what's going to be. Open to suggestions, guys. It's going to be on FS Cloud. So if anyone wants to tag along, you're more than welcome to. We'll have a little bit of a chat in the Discord. There it is again. If you haven't got it, and do encourage you all to join that. We'll have a bit of a chat. We'll work out where we're going. And I will see you all tomorrow for another stream. To those that did join me tonight and haven't seen me before and followed, thank you so much. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye for now.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.